Whoa, 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 whoa. This is a lot of fragrances. And all of these are perfect to carry me from the fall to the winter time in these cold, harsh climates. And trust me, there are some hype beasts in this fragrance haul, so I will definitely be telling you if these are worth your money or not. These are some top tier designers. And one niche. And one from a clone house, okay? So we're going all out. Now, some of these fragrances I had decants of. I had them for a while and I went through those decants and I thought, you know what? Maybe it's time to put on my big boy pants and buy a full bottle because clearly I liked the fragrance. That's why I recommend sampling before buying. Trust me, every single fragrance that's listed in this video that I bought, you are going to love for the fall and winter time. So strap yourself in, put your eyes in a good position, and let's get into it. If we want to talk about fragrances that have been hyped to death, let's start it off with a banger. Stronger With You, absolutely. Sure, it's not the Intensely, but this one, in my opinion, at the time that I smelt it, was the better fragrance. So let's see if it holds up. So off the top, I'm smelling some like tobacco, is that tobacco? Some booziness. It's sweet. It's actually pretty refined. It definitely does have that backdrop of the original Stronger With You in there. As this dries, it's just getting better and better. I don't remember it being this good. And there's a little bit of dry qualities in there. Like it's a sweet dryness. Let's look at the notes. So there is no tobacco. Top notes are like, which I'm smelling clearly, rum and elemi or elemi. And then I'm smelling a lot of Madagascar vanilla, chestnut, cedar, and patchouli. But that rum just adds this like sophistication and this mysterious vibe to it. Let's go on to another fragrance that's incredibly hyped at the moment. The new LFA Hamra Kawa. I didn't open this one. I guess I didn't want to save everyone time. And their ears, oh shit, it almost actually fell out of the box. Did anyone see that? I really like the way it sits, like the Angel Shares bottle. I think this is supposed to be like LFA Hamra with an added coffee note. We're gonna see in a second. This is my first impressions of this fragrance. Never smelt this one before. Let's see what I think. Oh, from the initial spray, it actually smells like pretty much exactly like the original, but I just smell an added layer of coffee. It's more like a cappuccino. If you think of like a sweet coffee, which gives it this sexy and seductive vibe to it that I think really elevates the original's scent profile. It smells deliciously inviting, and I think a lot of women would definitely like the smell of this. Okay, this is the original LFA Hamra. It does smell like this one, but with an added complexity. These are both good, and for the prices, you cannot go wrong. I think I bought this for like $49 Canadian. I'm gonna definitely have to do full reviews of both of these. LFA, you did great. This is worth looking into, especially for the price. All of these fragrances are bangers, so prepare yourself. This one came as a tester, and I'm not really sure which one this is. Oh, okay. This is Instant Crush by Manera. And as you guys know, Manera is a very affordable niche brand. This is, I believe, inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540. I could be wrong, but let's spray it on thy forearm. Oh yes. Pressurized atomizer, very good presentation, gold to a transparent hue. Oh my goodness. It does smell like Baccarat Rouge. It is a little bit hyped up, and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this. I don't think it's an amazing fragrance, but I think it's very good. I bought it for around $99 Canadian as the tester bottle. It has a little bit of a woody backbone to it, kind of like that burnt sugar vanilla scent profile with some citrus coming in now. Musky. This does smell very high quality. I've only smelt this one, never had the full bottle until now, and I'm happy to have it. It's a good addition to the collection. I'm not gonna say it's the best fragrance that I've ever smelled. I'm not even gonna say it lives up to the hype, but it is still a very, very good, high quality smelling fragrance that you can get for a very affordable price, and I will recommend this in the future. Let's move on. Oh my goodness, talking about fragrances that I've always wanted a full bottle of, and I'm not sure why I never got, Bulgari Man in Black. This is a tester bottle, but as you're gonna see, it's exactly the same, except on the back where the listed notes are shown. This has another unique feature where you twist it, and then it unlocks the atomizer, or you twist it again, it locks. It will not be able to be pushed. So I like that. If you're traveling with the fragrance, you don't want it to accidentally spray your clothes, and then you're gonna smell like Bulgari Men in Black your entire trip. Although that wouldn't really be a bad smell. A lot of people have compared this to the original Spice Bomb Extreme. It definitely does its own thing. I'm glad to finally have this to my collection, and oh yes, boozy, leathery, oh, peppery and spicy. The only thing is this is a little bit situational. Formal, wedding guest, dress up black tie events, anytime you want to show up in style and have something that's going to stand out from the others. And for a designer, this is absolutely amazing, and it happens to be one of my favorite fragrances of all time in the designer category. If you have not tried this fragrance out, do yourself a favor. So far in this haul, this is my favorite fragrance, and I kind of already knew that going into it. Let's move on. I bought a lot of testers answers. I'm not sure which one this is. It will be a banger, just like the rest of the fragrances in this video. The packaging is very strange. Let's see what we got behind door number 1 Million Parfum. So some people say that this is good for the fall and winter, but other reviewers will say that it's good for the summertime as well. I cannot remember what this one smells like. It's been a while. Oh my goodness. Actually, this is good. I forgot. Kind of has that bubblegummy feel to it. You ever spray on a fragrance and you're genuinely confused with what you're smelling? This is 1 Million Parfum. There's some sweetness, but there's some brightness here. It does not smell like the original 1 Million at all. Maybe some coconut. It's very good. I think that this is definitely more of the year-round 1 Million. Let me know your thoughts on 1 Million Parfum in the comments below. And in the meantime, I'm gonna grab the next fragrance. A tester to 1 Million Elixir. I went through a whole decant of this one. Really enjoyed it. I've recommended it to people in the past, but I've never had a full bottle. Look at that presentation. Oh, sprayed right away. Is this used? It looks like there's some juice missing from there, but that's fine. It's probably one of the sweeter 1 Millions. It has a lot of that modern day gentleman's sweetness to it. It's fruity. Yes, it's apple, I remember, and it's coming through pretty strongly. Like think of the apple in like YSL EDP. There's some vanilla, oh, like patchouli, some sort of floral. You're smelling all of that. This is an incredible fragrance. And it actually smells different than my decant, which is why you always have to try from the full bottle. If you can go to a store and test it, do that. Spray it on skin, because like in one spray, that's like probably like 5 sprays of a decant. Guys, we're gonna have to speed this up here. It's gonna be a really long video. This is Wanted by Night by Azzaro. Why I never had a full bottle, I don't know, but that's a reoccurring theme here. Although I must admit before we get into this, it's not my favorite version of Azzaro's Wanted. My favorite is Azzaro The Most Wanted Parfum. This may just be a close second. I'm gonna have to remember. Yeah, see, this is a good fragrance and it's been discontinued. So that's kind of why I also forced myself to buy a bottle, is because it's been discontinued. But look at that presentation. I don't care what anyone says. I love the look of these bottles. They look so nice. This is very good. This is actually eau de parfum concentration too. So let's look at some of the notes here. I'm just gonna pull it up to save time. Who cares about what I think? What are the listed notes? So there's like orange, cinnamon, fruity notes, incense, tobacco, vanilla, yada, yada, yada. I think it's very good. It's a DNA that people are trying to copy now. If you guys were ever looking to buy Azzaro Wanted by Night, make sure you do so soon, because bottles of these are gonna fetch a very high price. Okay, just like Bulgari Man in black, I've always wanted a full bottle of this after running through decants. Javon Gentleman Reserve Privé. This is an amazing, amazing fragrance. Cool presentation. Oh. Oh yeah, this and Bulgari Man in black are my favorites so far. Oh my goodness, it's too good. There's kind of that like Dior Homme smell to it. The iris leans in the same direction. It almost smells like in the direction of DHP, but this is just a different fragrance. It's kind of boozy. There's iris, ambery, chestnut. This and Bulgari Man in black, they smell the highest quality of this whole haul. I'm gonna enjoy this later today. I'm probably gonna spray this one on. We gotta go on. Let's leave off with another fragrance that I'm a little skeptical of. Youp Homme Wild, which I've been recommended so many times. Everyone's saying that I need to try this one because I'm not a fan of the original Youp Homme. So let's see what we're getting here. Oh, look at that presentation. Looks pretty cool. But will it survive and redeem the original Youp Homme, which won't be hard to do because that fragrance sucks. Let's get this on test strip here. Ooh, okay, smells familiar, but this does not smell like Youp Homme at all. This is like tobacco. This is good. I need to test this on skin because I've never sprayed this one. I'm gonna spray it on my upper arm here, just ruining my sweater here, but let's see if I can detect this at all. It has a dry sweetness. I think there's definitely tobacco in here. The listed notes are pink pepper, rum, white tobacco, and woody notes. So I think that rum and wood is kind of drying this out a little bit with the tobacco. There is a little bit of sweetness in there. It could be like vanilla or something like that. Definitely, in my opinion, so far, the best flanker to Youp Homme. This redeemed it. Same with the Le Parfum. This is good stuff, and it's kind of a cheapie, but yet it's really hard to find. So if you haven't checked out this one, definitely do it. Gets my seal of approval. On skin, it's so much better. Oh my goodness. Okay, this video is getting very long, but if you've tried any of these fragrances, let me know your opinions in the comments below, because I would love to hear what you think. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and check out this video right here for another fragrance haul of fragrances you will not want to miss out on. Thank you very much, and I'll see you over there.